For thousands of years, high-stakes commerce and foundational agreements relied on a highly visceral, physical act of proof. A physical seal offered a permanent, tamper-resistant snapshot of truth. Once the impression set, the agreement was locked into reality. This system required physical presence. A local notary used heavy, mechanical tools to embed their legal authority directly into the paper fibers. This tangible verification scaled across empires. Foundational legal texts like the Magna Carta drew their immediate, undeniable legitimacy from these thick wax anchors. Human trust was successfully bound to a physical permanence that could be verified by anyone who held the document. By the mid-20th century, the speed of global commerce outpaced the speed of paper. Trust began migrating away from local offices and into the wiring of early computer mainframes. In the rush toward digital convenience, we abandoned the standalone, permanent seal. In its place, we adopted centralized server storage. This created a massive vulnerability. By pooling sensitive documents into centralized databases, we built digital honeypots. Even today, remote online notarization relies entirely on this architecture. If a vendor's database fractures, private estate plans scatter into the public domain. Our demand for rapid digital agreements accidentally converted secure legal vaults into highly lucrative targets for cyber attacks. Right now, $85 trillion is passing to a new generation in the Great Wealth Transfer. This wealth has evolved entirely beyond physical land and gold. The modern executive portfolio holds non-custodial crypto wallets, digital intellectual property, and revenue-generating cloud assets. These assets are heavily decentralized. If an owner passes away and their heirs cannot access their two-factor authentication, or 2FA, the security process requiring a secondary digital device to log in, the wealth enters a digital dead end. It is permanently locked out of reach. Our traditional legal frameworks are completely unequipped to bridge this gap. Probate courts were designed to process stacks of physical paperwork in local jurisdictions, not handle borderless encrypted algorithms. Relying on paper-bound legal systems to pass down decentralized digital wealth practically guarantees catastrophic asset loss for the next generation. To protect a global estate, we have to stop planning in 12-month compliance cycles and start planning in 50-year generational cycles. Over the next 50 years, traditional encryption faces the rapid advance of quantum computing. These emerging systems process mathematical variables exponentially faster than classical computers, threatening to completely shatter current encryption standards. A digital will or trust sitting in a traditional cloud environment might be secure today, but over the span of decades, it is simply waiting for computational power to catch up and break its cryptographic locks. Any digital legacy stored in a centralized database is effectively a ticking clock, waiting for technological progress to render it defenseless. The solution to both database hacking and quantum decryption is an architecture built by Executive Digital Notary, known as zero persistence. Instead of storing sensitive files, zero persistence acts as a pass-through filter. It verifies identity and document content in real time, generates a cryptographic proof of fact, and leaves 0 copies behind. Because data is never permanently held, the honeypot vanishes. Hackers have absolutely nothing left to target. In an automated, hyper-connected economy, the absolute safest way to protect personal information is to ensure it simply does not exist on a third-party server. Executive Digital Notary secures the proof of that verification by anchoring it directly to a public blockchain, a decentralized, immutable digital ledger. This process reintroduces the undeniable permanence of the ancient world. Decentralized mathematics serves as the new unbreakable wax seal. This establishes a 50-year security standard. Because the cryptographic proof is anchored to a public ledger, the document remains independently verifiable for decades, even if the original notary service ceases to exist. To guarantee our digital instructions survive the machine economy, we must reclaim the authority of the physical seal through the absolute permanence of the blockchain.